is Super Anus. Here's the intro.
All Super Pro wrestle persons are highly trained professional athletes. Do not attempt to copy their performances or actions. This program is solely intended for your viewing pleasure.
Moves have been missed.
She fell flat on my face. It was pure embarrassing.
Physics have been broken.
What the fuck happened there?
Laws of time and space shattered in an instant. Yes, this is entertainment, but the glitches are real. Whoever you are, whatever you do, please don't look at this at home.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the WRESTLEVERSE. And yes, you heard me right. Super Anus is the best Super Anus number one. I legitimately calculated it. Super Anus has a match average of 97.4, I think it was.
Fucking!
Big match anus. Right, so I'm doing something a bit different for WRESTLEVERSE. Best but that's his new nickname. Like, move over, Papi Kulo. Big Daddy Kulo. We'll set up the bet for the first match, which is going to be Onigiri Toru versus Eddie Violet. Hiya! Right, yeah, so as I said, I'm doing something a bit different tonight, which is I'm picking the matches tonight. And the reason for that is, as I said, I've been doing those match rating things, and I'm going to be using this stream to determine who is our wrestler of the month for this month. Like last month it was Johnny Blood, month before that it was Bombshell Tamagotchi, and the month before that it was Buff Catwell. I think it's okay, Doogie. The main thing I have a problem with it is that they've taken away the side plates that have the names of the previous champions, because I thought that was a really nice touch. So I'm really sad to see that part of it go. So there are 4 wrestlers who are in with a shout of being Wrestler of the Month this month. Those 4 are Robin Jones, Himbo Slice, Scott Kramer, Mark Ansoni. Now obviously Mark Ansoni's in the tournament, so his match will be covered there. Whereas Robin Jones, Himbo Slice, Scott Kramer, I wanted to give them all matches. So matches that against like good opponents, who, so that everyone has, I guess, like an equal opportunity of making it, of being the Wrestler of the Month. So the additional matches in addition to the tournament matches, and we're just doing it regular match, tournament match, tournament match, and so on. And then the last two, as always, will be the Battle Royal and the Twitch.tv title match. So the matches are this one. We're going to have Himbo Slice versus Damian Smith. We're going to have Scott Kramer versus Gristle McFornbody. We're going to have Robin Jones versus Bombshell Tamagotchi. And then Bear. Yeah. I don't know if you heard, Kiwi. You're up for Wrestler of the Month. Because, I mean, you haven't had the best win-loss record, admittedly, but I judge it purely on the match ratings. And this one, everyone seems to like Onigiri Toru, and Eddie Violet's an old favourite, so I thought throwing them together because this will be a fun match. Anytime now, game. He could well be Eddie Violence. Game. Thank you. That's true, Firehawk. Also, hello. Onigiri Toru, a young favourite. Going up against an old favourite. Former Grand Champion. In fact, the first ever Grand Champion. There we go.
Fight.
Have a quick look, see how the betting went. So it's kind of 50-50. More people said Onigiri Toru, but more people voted on Eddie. Sorry, more money was dropped on Eddie, I beg your pardon. So they're kind of evenly matched in terms of like size, speed, strength. Oh, strong style trading backflips at the corner there. I think some of them do, Rob Swerter. I would assume that's maybe because it's supposed to be Arena of Mexico, and so as to allow more space for like planches and stuff. Also, here's one for you. Since we're doing statistics. So, I've said before that the part of this that does stress me out is, like, having to deal with so much stuff because I want to try and fit everybody's stuff in. How many wrestlers, like how many individual wrestlers do you think have been used this calendar month, not including this show? Seen a few guesses there, 100, 90, 321, 50. I think so. The closest without going over is Spike Dragon, because the answer is 205. It was kind of a spinneroonie. No, no, Jim. That's just this month. Yes, Rob Swarta, and that, even then, that doesn't include. That's a bit mad. That doesn't include like the piss about streams where we've used real wrestlers and stuff. It does not include the bears. Oh, big cutter. Also, thank you, Kyle Watt, for the follow. I know that name. Aberdeen based, I do believe. Hello, Kyle. This is WRESTLEVERSE, which is I guess you could call it a collective. Not just my own creations, but ones by friends as well. And as well as just these matches I've thrown together today, we're in the middle of a trios tournament. Yeah, that's why I've tried to like cam it a bit and be a bit more selective on what I download. Because it's hard enough trying to fit as much stuff in as it is. It's like, I know I had already arranged to get in like the sort of like the Joshi collective stuff that myself, Steel Morrigan and Sasha had talked about. And that'll be a bit it for the time being, aside from like odd little people here and there. Booking stuff's hard, man. Like, again, trying to fit everyone in, make sure like nobody's stuff's like left out or anything like that. Onigiri Tori with the win, and what a fucking match that was to open things up. I quite like the look of yours, Rob. Like, they're a bit different from the kind of stuff we normally have here, and I like that. I like a bit of everything. Oh, I get that, High Rock. It's tough. It is tough. Okay, I'll set up the bet for the next match. Which, the first of the tournament matches today is going to be Forever Chain Zeb, I've been calling them, against the Neon Knights. Oh, you say that, Firehawk. So, one of the things I have been genuinely considering is making the C64 Summit this year actually include 64 wrestlers. Because part of my brain's like, fuck it, we've got enough people, why not? So it would be like 3 groups of... It would be like, sorry, 4 groups of 16. I mean, I'm definitely going to do the C64 summit. I might do what I did last year though, and like start it with 64, like so it's like 32 one-on-one matches to qualify for it. Am I a glutton for punishment? Yes. That's what I did last year, Steel Morrigan. So it ended up being like 2 groups of 16. To be honest, I'm looking forward to having that back just because I really like the theme I picked for the show. So here we are, coming to the first of the quarterfinals of the Menage a Trois tournament. The finals of which will, of course, take place at Thistlemania. And you know what? Speaking of Thistlemania, it's kinda hard to relax when the scene is relaxed. So just like that, eh? And Spike Dragon, I think you first started coming here right about the time of Thistlemania 3, because Thistlemania 3 was a few weeks after the Beatson stream. Hello, Dark Flame. Right. I mean, I will say, like, from the 2K games, I do miss having that sense of scale. Like, you know, the ability to do big, elaborate entrances and stuff like that. But, gameplay-wise, I wouldn't trade Fire Pro for anything. Anyway, the Neon Knights versus Forever Chain Zeb, as I'm calling them. The first quarter-final match of the Menage a Trois tournament. So the Neon Knights, of course, from the Texas Independent Pro Wrestling Federation.
Fucking!
No, I'm pretty sure you were at the first WrestleMania, Sasha. I would need to double check, but I'm pretty sure you were at the first. Yeah, Texas Independent Pro Wrestling Federation, of course, is a creation of Senator Phillips, who's a very good Fire Pro streamer, cool person. You should absolutely check out his stuff. He's really good at making wrestlers. Has a really good collection of real wrestlers on the workshop as well. You should check that out if real wrestlers are more your bag in Fire Pro. Going up against 3 of the favourites of Super Pro Wrestling. The Knights have a serious history of tearing up, so basically that first round match of theirs was a complete accident. So Holy Diver starting things out with CM Chainsaw. Chainsaw, who had a successful return to the SCFL March Sadness tournament. We've taught him well. Rapidu! Tag is made. Here comes Eliha del Holy Diver. And as an aside, we talked about it the other day, but I love the colour scheme of the Neon Knights. Yes, Spike Dragon. It was like, I think about 2 weeks between them. The Beats and Stream was I think it was the 14th and 15th of March last year. And WrestleMania 2 would have been just whenever WrestleMania was. Hotel Malmsteen. That's amazing. Oh, I forgot to book him today, by the way, but Morgan, I did end up making Uno Momento. Get chaired! Only one, that crash helmet protecting him nicely. I might do a wee like non-canon piss about match afterwards to like show him off. Because he's come out pretty decent. Wait till you hear about his Russian cousin, Jim, Dostoyevsky. Big DDT there on Eliha del Holy Diver.
You know who I am.
Wild Sparrow! Thank you very much for the raid. You lovely, lovely human, you.
I'm here.
You join us for the first quarterfinals match of the Menage a Trois WRESTLEVERSE tournament to crown our first trios champions. The finals will take place at WrestleMania on the 10th of April. See him Chainsaw in there now. Well, I say in there, just tossed Holy Diver out of the ring. Respective tags made. Oh, they were going to battering ram him there. Wild Sparrow, Portugal's finest wrestling related streamer. Cover attempt made, not even a 1. Forever Craig is a hard man to pin down. I'll take it. Well, Killer Kelly doesn't do wrestling-related streams. Mildly amusing. Apart from that one time we had her on as a guest booker. Lovely person, by the way. Plus, if I'd said, Portugal's second best, like, I feel like that comes off a bit rude. It's like me echoing in Wild Sparrow's head as he walks forlornly down a beach. And the only person bust open in this match is the ref. What's going on? Get flippied. But he's back up to his feet. And this is a big match. A place in the semi-finals at stake. I might, speaking of that, Sasha, I might actually end up making the Jackpot show like a biannual thing, since people do tend to cash them in pretty quickly. So, like, because the first one's in February, so I might do like maybe a second one in July. Or even do it in August and like make it that match. Oh yeah, no, that wouldn't work. I'll think of something. I always do, here at the Monkey Zoo. That's one on your bingo card of references Adam will make that only he gets. Get planted. And they're really taking it to Holy Diver there. Manages to get the shoulders up. Holy Diver tags out. Super Knot tags in. Get elbowed. Oh, rolled into the cover. Chainsaw and Zeb were straight in to break it up. Aleha del Holy Diver.
You bastard.
Now the legal participant. Get roly-polied on. And this is some good tag team work. Right, forever chain Zeb. DDT from Aleha del Holy Diver. Kick to the spine. Kicks the leg out the leg. Gets chopped in the bosoms. And you'll notice quick tags being made by this team as well. Tags in Super Knot. Perhaps trying to give Holy Diver a bit of rest. Super Knot sent into the ropes for a big rolling elbow. Boston Craig. And things breaking down once again. The referee needs to get order in here. Craig up top. Flying crossbody. Bodies everywhere. And now back and forth between Supernaut and Forever Craig. If I thought of it too late, Sasha. Running away to make the tag. Back in comes Holy Diver finally. He's been gone too long in the Midnight Sea. Slides under. Big back body drop there. Big uppercut. Pole shift flosion. Not stopping there. Goes up top. Misses with the diving headbutt. Chainsaw off the ropes with a leg drop. Snap suplex. Tying up again. Oh, headbutt there. Tag is made. Elijah Del Holy Diver. Oh, kicks the back of the leg out. Twisty DDT. Makes the hot tag. Battering ram. And Holy Diver trying to buy his daughter some time to try and recover. Makes the tag to Supernaut. Went for the roll up, perhaps immediately forgetting that he made the tag. Magenta Flosion. And things breaking down once again. Beautiful combination of kicks there from Supernaut. And it's a matter of when, not if, someone's body just gives out completely. The spirit is willing, but the body may not be for much longer. Oh, twisting the leg just woke him up seemingly. And now it's Forever Craig that's being allowed the time to rest on the outside. Will the tag team work from Chainsaw and Zeeb continues. Tag made. Oh, double drop kick there. Pole shift flosion. And he just no-sells it. Holy Diver up top. Beautiful moonsault. Cover. But too close to the ropes. I think Chainsaw might have been going for the shotgun cutter there. Had it scouted. And he's making the tag. Here comes Forever Craig. And immediately just gets roly-polied into the middle of the ring. But now he's fighting back, forcing Holy Diver back into his own corner. Oh! Craig Runner! No sold it, you piece of shit! Twisted Craig! Cover! But Holy Diver kicks out. Things really breaking down now. And trying to sneak it while the other team were being forced out of the ring. Holy Diver making that tag he desperately needed to make. He'd been taking some damage there. Puts him right in position for his daughter to try and take advantage. Hurricane Rana. Perched up top, ready, waiting. Beautiful Hurricane Rana. Kicked at the spine. Both teams make a tag. Lariat Sandwich. As it's Holy Diver and Canadian Zebra, the legal participants at the moment. Chainsaw was in immediately to break up that count. Kokeshi. You fool! a scoop slam onto the chair. Up top, drops the elbow. And a second. Thank you very much, ESPMTG, for the resubscription 9 months. Holy shit. Thank you very much and welcome in. You join us for this first quarter final of the Menage a Trois tournament. My voice is fine. Oh, tried to catch him with the roly-poly but grabbed the wrong participant there. Now Craig, off the ropes. Trigger at the back of the head. Oh, Craig Homer roll, didn't get the pin. I'm so sorry. Boston Craig. And forever, Shane Zeeb are going to the semi-finals. '95. I mean, I struggle to think what they could have done differently. That was a damn fine match. I completely forgot about that alert. Thank you, Wrestling Cup Classic. Thank you very much for the bits. Also, would anyone like an example of how fried my brain has been recently?
Damn, you look good on your back.
Why, thank you. If you want an example of how fried my brain has been recently, this show is happening tonight because I thought today was Wednesday. I literally only realised otherwise because, like, I just got a message back there off Maya about something, and yeah, I guess tournament roll, because my original plan was for this week's WRESTLEVERSE I was going to do the quarterfinals and then leave the semi-finals until next week. Anyway, who wants a shoot fight? Not yet, Chainsaw. Our clock's changed at the weekend there. So it's going to be Damien Smith going up against Himbo Slice. And the reason for this one is one of the things I've started trying to introduce is a Wrestler of the Month prize. And basically whoever is the Wrestler of the Month basically jumps straight to the front of the line as far as Twitch.tv title contenders go. And Himbo Slice is in with a shout. So you can get your bets in who you think's going to win this fight. You can bet your channel points, your hot dog handshakes on who you think will be the victor as we head now to ringside. So the other people, for anyone who missed it, who are in with a shout of being Wrestler of the Month, as well as Himbo Slice, we've got Scott Kramer, Robin Jones and Mark Ansoni. Mark Ansoni is obviously in the Menage a Trois tournament, so he'd have a match tonight anyway. So Scott Kramer's going to go up against Gristle McFornbody. Robin Jones is going to go up against Bombshell Tamagotchi. I've tried to give them all opponents who will get a good match out of them. Well, since I've got my days mixed up, Firehawk, I might do another one tomorrow and make that the match requests and whatnot. Especially since we won't have like the tournament matches taking up time in that one. So, the Dazzling Dunce, Himbo Slice, going up against Damian Smith. Who do you think? I know who I think. I mean, I love you, Himbo Slice. But if I had money, I would not be betting it on you. Himbo Slice is a talented competitor, but he tends to get a bit silly at times. Damian Smith with no such restrictions. Well, I've got a bunch of them in the game already, Rob. And you see they're both fighting it smart, a lot of trying to get a measure of each other, trying to find each other's reach, so to speak. Trying to stick and move. Sidestepping the takedown attempts there is Himbo Slice. Chainsaw, you lovely human! Caught in between the delicious thighs of Damian Smith there. Oh, cool, Doogie. I hope you enjoyed them. Like, my thing with Jayla is that, like, started as a fan and just she's become someone I'm proud to call a friend.
What's the matter? You scared?
It catches me off guard every time, that one, and I love it. Thank you very, very much for the Bits Wrestling Cup Classic. If anyone hasn't watched Wrestling Cup Classic, pretty more words there, you should absolutely check them out. Kind of like here, they've got like a it's like a collective of creators they've got involved. They put on shows. The production values are great, way better than anything I can muster. Because like just a one-man operation run by a guy who barely knows what he's doing at the best of times here. But they do really cool stuff. You should absolutely check them out. I like their commentary as well. Mixed Martial Panda versus the Bear. I'm sure we've done that before. Yeah, like I mean, I was gutted, but I kind of saw it coming. Like obviously, like knowing her. Like knowing Jayla, I kind of saw her retirement coming, which was a shame because I felt she had more to give, but pardon me. Like her happiness is more important. You know what I mean? Plus, like, better to retire on a high. Like, like, there's nothing worse with... Oh, there is worse, right? But, like, one of the worst things about wrestling is seeing someone retire when the choice is taken away from them. Oh, bust open with that kick. And that wasn't the case with Jayla. She got to retire on her own terms, and you can't ask for much more than that. That and she's doing good shit with her life now. You know, she's a paramedic. You know, that's infinitely more important than wrestling in the grand scheme of things. That and her husband Scott, he had a short-lived career, very much just local stuff, but I always enjoyed seeing the promos he would put up on Facebook and stuff. They were really funny. His character was very much like that white guy in high school that got a bit too into the Wu-Tang Clan and never grew out of that phase. Hello, Captain Quinn. And welcome back, yeah, because I saw you in Maya's stream earlier. Sorry, Pumpkin's stream. Like, I don't know if... Do you remember, Jim, when I had him in the game and he had the Deal With It shades on? He legit would wear those to the ring. We could be going past the murder round here. For anyone who doesn't know, the murder round is the third round because more often than not these fights end in the third round. But nope, we are going past the murder round. Ah, yes, of course. Peter. Yes. Should have known that for the number at the end, but yes. No, these fights can go up to 15 rounds, Rob Swarter, but I don't think we've ever had one go past the 5th round. So, Himbo Slice is one of my creations. Damien Smith, a creation of Little Spike Dragon in the chat. Spike Dragon tends to make more sort of like shoot fight kind of guys and does a bang up job of them. I still need to update those chat commands, the ones that I was going to set up that would like advertise like people's specific stuff. 'Cause I did some of them and I never got around to finishing them. Ah, fair enough. Well, we'll just call you the captain. Himbo Slice gets the win. And he can't take the adulation from that victory. I say adulation, or the booze. That was a hell of a fight. And I tell you what else, I think they got fucking robbed on the score there. I'd have rated that higher. But what do I know, right? I'm just a fan. Alright, next up. I'd have rated that like 90 something, like. Right, next up will be the second in our the second quarterfinal in the Menage a Trois tournament. which will be Turnabout from Red Max. Going up against the Curry House Fight Club of Super Pro Wrestle. So for those who don't know, Turnabout from Red Max, that's them on the left. They are created by Sasha, Date Zone in the chat. Whereas the Curry House Fight Club are a throwback to my 2K days, where it was all ones based on friends and stuff. They're all pals of mine off Twitter and off here. All good people. Get your bets in though. Who will be advancing to the semi-finals? So the other quarterfinals still to come. We're going to have Only Graps versus Block 52 and Oakland's Most Metal versus Las OLTs. Gal Fiery is a great name. It literally came about because my friend Zoe was like, make me Guy Fieri but a girl. At some point, using the parts craft, I'm going to try and make her a Guy Fieri shirt with the flames up the side. So, and Big Chef as well as having held multiple titles. Also the winner of last year's Hyper Bowl match. Yep. The Big Chef and Sous Chef. Also, he was, back in the 2K days, he was the last person to score a win over Holyrood. Now granted, it may have taken a run-in from the man joining the Curry House Fight Club, Bulldozer Sherman, to do it. Trying to show off to the banjo girl. That does sound like something that Gal Fiery would do. Oh, and perhaps trying to mock the Curry House Fight Club there by pulling out something similar to a Styles Clash. They did start this faction in tribute to AJ Styles, of course, who burnt down that curry house. All because he don't want none. Wheelbarrow flatliner there on the floor. Get back in the ring, you. Makes the tag to his partner, Sous Chef. And this is a case of techniques versus like a trio of heavy hitters. Make no mistake, the Curry House Fight Club are brawlers through and through. Does the Nan one not work? I think it might be... Maybe that's his plan.
5 minutes gone.
Oh, the Nan thing? It is... I think I said it as one of the higher tier, like, subscription things, Rob Swerter, just because I couldn't think of anything else. And it's like, I don't expect anyone to pay for, like, a higher tier subscription anyway, because, you know... No, you shouldn't. If it was up to me, all the... Yeah, I moved Yikes up there just because no one was really using it much anyway. And... I mean, if it was up to me, I'd just let everyone use the emotes and stuff for free and people just donate what they like, but, you know... Twitch gonna Twitch. And that attitude is why I'll never be one of those people that makes a living doing this shit. Because essentially I am thankful of any money that comes in from it rather than being expectant of it. I'll be honest, when I turned it on, Fire Rock, I didn't even really know what it was. I was like, oh cool, this gets me up to the next tier, whatever. I didn't realise it was a thing I would make money off or whatever. Until, like, I was in the middle of, like, filling in the shit, basically. Yep, cats will do that. I mean, it's a sign of affection. Like, when a cat sticks its arse in your face. So, take that what you will. You're not a million miles off ESP. She has, like the Seamus, the white noise, but it's called the Diner Driver. And our diving headbutt's called the Diner Driver Dive. So you were on the right path. Maybe the dumpster diving is when she does it to the floor. They're now trading back and forth with Gal Fiery. Get forked! I love spots like that. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker going up top. Diner Driver Dive! Chose not to go for the pin. No. The pin? Aye, the pin. Me speak English good. Big Chef tagged in. Diner Driver! Get flambéed! Brainbuster! Put the referees down! I mean, it's two sides of the same coin, Captain, right? And it's like try to strike a balance between sounding natural and try to have people understand what the hell I'm saying without ending up sounding like Drew Galloway or whatever, you know? And I'm talking like present day Drew, not like Teddy Shimori Drew. Big old lariat there. The Curry House Fight Club advance. Sous Chef and Gal Fiery doing a job of getting in the way of those kicks. I feel like the key to Geordie, Captain, is you miss out a lot of R's. Like instead of bastard, it's bastard. Or instead of going on the metro, it's metro. Because, well, you miss out the T with that one, but... Like, I've heard in Newcastle, it is actually illegal to pronounce metro with the T in it. Otherwise, you'll be arrested. Oh, this next match should be a banger. So next up, Scott Kramer versus Gristle McFornbuddy. Get your bets in. Oh, giving up the Land of Vows, yeah. I mean, look at Sting, like the singer, not the wrestler. You know, who always just sounds like he's trying to, in the process, of trying to give up consonants for Lent. It's a really... I downloaded it from you the other day, Muta. Please don't constantly update it because I will end up just ignoring the updates. Because I do not have the time or patience to deal with them being constantly updated. I've got enough of them to deal with as is. Well, Sting the singer, not the wrestler, Captain. I'm talking about like when you, particularly on old like Police songs, you can like barely make out any consonants in them. Yes. Also, I'm just going to do a quick calculation. One moment. I was just updating Himbo Slice's total. Anyway, match! Hey Dawnbreaker, how you doing? And something's happened and his theme's not even working. Sick! Yeah, for anyone who missed me talking about it earlier, because this is a whole collective thing and I do the match requests and stuff, this month alone, 205 individual wrestlers have been used. That's what I have to keep on top of. But this match should rule. I mean, Grissom McFornbody is one of our consistently most high-scoring wrestlers. And I tried to give everyone who's in with a shout of being Wrestler of the Month an equal chance. Yeah, that's why I was saying earlier, I'm going to take a break from like getting in loads more people for a bit, because it's at the stage where I'm actually spending more time trying to keep other people's stuff updated than I am being able to work on stuff myself. I mean, if you mean the one that you sent me during the stream, Muta, then I saw it came in, but I didn't check it because I'm streaming. In chat. In Steam chat, you mean? Yeah, like... Oh, no, that's the... This is the updated Mr. Nando's, Sasha. It's less, to be honest, Firehawk, it's less people doing it. It's more just because of the amount of people that are involved. There's very often something going on that needs like updating or fixing or whatever, you know what I mean? He killed him! He dead, yo. Sofia Vergara claims another. Oh no, don't worry about it, Muta. It's just trying to get not just yours, but like everyone's stuff, if that makes sense. It was more surprised because you were like, oh, that's well outdated, that one. I was like, what do you mean? I only just downloaded them a couple of days ago. So that result puts Scott Kramer out of the running, by the way, because the Wrestler of the Month thing, as I said earlier, is based solely on match ratings. That one pulls his average for the month down to 88. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to the Red Max streams, Sasha. Not just for taking the load off, but because I do really enjoy your creations. Oh, big match now. It's going to be a big fight feel. See, the thing is, I gave you him as an opponent because he's usually someone that gets like good match results, like match ratings. It's just, you know, the curse of the critical, you know? Like, as I said earlier, I've been keeping track of like things like match ratings and stuff more for my own end, so I can tell like who needs fixed, who needs this done, who needs that done, blah 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 blah. And I mean, he's not even one of mine, but on these streams, Gristle McFornbody, I'm pretty sure has or is tied as having more 100% ratings than anybody else. And speaking of the other one who's in that boat, Lulu Jambo, of course, member of Only Graps, going up against Block 52. I do not, but I can try and make one, Captain. I've already got big ideas now that you've put the idea in my head. Get your bets in. Do you play it windowed, Rob Swarter? Because you could try windowed and change with the like the graphic settings a bit. Because like I've got this windowed. Basically, this is how low tech my setup is, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know. I have the game windowed, and I have that window over the Twitch, where the Twitch screen would be that you're watching, just so that I can watch the game and see the chat at the same time. Because the thing is, I have like, and like some of the people here will be able to attest to this. I have a lot of ideas for making wrestlers that I've just not gotten around to yet, and not only because of, you know, like having to deal with other stuff or anything like that. Just a lot of times I just forget. My brain is trash. This is confirmed. Look at him go.
Damn, you look good on your back.
I bet they do. So Only Graps make their way to the ring. Also, I was wrong. It's actually Mark Ansoni that's up for Wrestler of the Month. Because going by ratings alone, Lulu and Evie would have been up for it as well. But Mark's slightly ahead of them, so regardless... And this is like the last show of the month. So regardless of what the score this match gets, Mark would always be ahead of them. Goalie Quim. Is that a euphemism? Get backhanded. And Sonny makes the tag. Oh, kick in the cheeks. Skinner's getting out of there. But now Lola Jumbo caught in the wrong corner. It's Phillips with a giant swing. Skinner! Ah, I know he's a Portuguese goalie. It's just like the name sounds like something else. Same way there's that like French footballer called Fanny. Or Seaman. There was a Ukrainian player in one of the Pro Evo games, and I don't know how his name's pronounced, but the way it was spelt, you would think, like, Scottish-wise, it would be pronounced Shatsky, which I just found really funny. It's like his name's Jobby Jobby. Oh yeah, Stefan Kuntz. I think it was Stanislav Satan. I think Rob Swerve, I could be wrong. Miroslav or Stanislav, I can't remember which. Miroslav. Okay, yeah, ESP's correcting me. Because I know there's a lot of, like, not just currently, but like throughout history, like NHL players who are either like Eastern European or of Eastern European descent. Cannonball! Oh wait, he's fallen clean back on. Scoop slam out of the ring. Lulu Jumbo catching her breath. Oh, Phillips trying to buy his partner some time, and they get that time to execute double powerbomb, followed by the elbow off the top. And they nearly put Ansoni away with some slick double team or triple team maneuvers. There's one, actually, it's not like a rude name, but there was a Trinidadian football player who used to play for a few Scottish teams whose name was Jason Scotland. You remember the 2006 World Cup Trinidad and Tobago qualified for the first time, and like one of the unofficial like Trinidad and Tobago World Cup songs was by a bunch of Scottish guys, like basically saying cheer for them because they've got Jason Scotland. It was not Primal Scream, Rob Swerter. It was... I don't think it was an actual band. It was just a bunch of guys that got together to do something for a one-off. Danny Invincible, yes, used to play for Kilmarnock. No, go for it, Jim. I'm okay with it. I was even thinking, Jim, like of maybe making a bit in the Discord for like in-character stuff only if people want that. Or where people can offer like sort of in-character explanations for their character stuff and that. Hey, Firehawk, if you ever need a hand with it, just give me a shout. Oh, there's plenty more Scottish bands, Rob Swerter. Also, fun fact, I actually saw Biffy Clyro live before they got signed, playing in the local. They went down like a fart in a spacesuit. They're like Scottish bands. I mean, obviously not full Scottish bands. Yeah, Simple Minds are Scottish. You've got Shirley Manson from Garbage. Cocteau Twins. Cocteau Twins actually being from my hometown of Grangemouth. They're one of the only half-decent things that ever came from there. I mean, my only advice for it, Jim, if we're doing that kind of thing in the Discord, is just like, so long as people aren't taking it, too seriously or whatever, just, have a bit of a laugh and fun with it. Or offer your, like, in-universe explanations for why your characters are the way they are or whatever. Oh, and if we're talking Scottish bands, Big Country. Also, Gun. Yeah, that's why with Banjo, like, when I do the promo bits, I've only been keeping it to, like, maybe a couple of shows, because I don't want to overload it with that kind of stuff. Also, the Almighty were Scottish. The Almighty, main place like you lot will know them from is their instrumentation parts I used for the Vance McMint's theme. I mean, I say they were Scottish, like the singer was Irish, like, but they formed in Scotland. And they were all Scottish except Ricky Warwick, who went on to be the singer for the sort of revamped Thin Lizzy, who eventually became Black Star Riders. But like their bassist left, and the bassist that joined them was a guy called Pete Friesen, who the main thing people will know Pete Friesen for is he is the only other member of Alice Cooper's band in the Wayne's World film that gets a line. Because he's the guy that goes, Isn't Milwaukee an Indian name? Yes, Pete, it is. That's him. Yeah, we said Simple Minds. I'm trying to think of other ones, like, and all, like, not counting, like, you know, like local bands that I know or whatever. Well, Ailstorm, well, started out Scottish. They're kind of from everywhere now. I think Bose is the only Scottish member left. Like, the original lineup of Ailstorm were all from Perth. It's kind of like the way the Wild Hearts are considered a Geordie band. Even though, like, the only sort of mainstay members that were Geordies were Ginger and Danny. And Block 52 advance. Yeah, there was kind of shit going on everywhere there. %. I'd have rated it higher, but I'm biased. And given, like, only Grap's stature within Super Pro Wrestle, you'd have to call that something of an upset, but... And... I mean that with no disrespect to Block 52, but, you know, Mark Ansoni's held just about every title we've had. Right. So... Oh, well, we don't talk about the Bay City Rollers for reasons, TNA man. Reasons. Oh, Nick Park. Nick Park's cool. Besides the Cocteau Twins, probably the most famous person to come out of Grangemouth, which is where I lived most of my life. Because without going into too much details, a couple of them were wrong in Doogie. Right, so Robin Jones versus Bombshell Tamagotchi. Wayne Gretzky. The only other one besides the Cocktail Twins that I can think of offhand is a TV presenter called Kay Adams. Is from Grangemouth. Fun fact, she used to present local news on Scotland Today, and during one of her reports once turned round and told me and my pals to fuck off because we were dancing about like fannies in the background. We were like, 9 or 10 years old. Billy Connolly in Florida. Not to be confused with Mount Florida, which is in Glasgow. I'm laughing at Jim's phrasing there. I mean, there's not that many wrestlers from Edinburgh. Like, Joe Hendry's the main one.
Fight.
Also, can we all agree that I picked the perfect theme for Bombshell Tamagotchi? I didn't know that. Like, I've seen the movie, but I didn't know that he was the only one. Ah. See, Sasha, I didn't know that it was from a series. I just picked because I like Nana Mizuki. Originally, I was actually thinking of giving her the Nana Mizuki theme from Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. I mean, that might have changed now, Doogie, because presumably the Star Wars films would count as that now. Even like the newer ones, and I'm guessing someone dies in those. I've not watched them, but now, as far as Edinburgh, famous people, obviously there's quite a few, like historical figures in that, you know. Like, I've got Shirley Manson from here. And that's about all you need, really. Yeah, Chono was born in Washington, Jim. It's kind of the same, because, I mean, let's be honest, like, he's Japanese. Chono is Japanese, but it's like that way, like, he's American, but Kane was born in Madrid. Now, pretty much the only like wrestlers of note that I can think of from Edinburgh are Joe Hendry, Carmel Jacob, and Liam Thompson. Like, there are more, but it's like local level people that like didn't really get booked much out with Scotland, sadly. Almost gets the win with the periodic table. Also, fun fact about Scotty Too Hotty, he was in a Fight Like Apes video, who are were an Irish music group. Some local fed booked him and also Kid Cash, and Fight Like Apes managed to get them to be in one of their videos. Oh, get pinned! Yeah, that will do it. 96%. Do you know what that means? It means Robin Jones is your Wrestler of the Month. Which basically means the next WRESTLEVERSE, yeah, winning by losing. It's basically because the Wrestler of the Month thing is based solely on match ratings. And Bombshell Tamagotchi didn't win enough matches for it, or wasn't in enough matches for it. Because the part of it is you must have wrestled in at least 4 matches that calendar month. Just so that, like, because we do like the Battle Royals, and they pretty much always get 100%, so that basically someone who's only in one match and it's one of them isn't like eligible for obvious reasons. Okay, time for the big one. Your final of, or your last of the quarterfinals. After this, after this it'll be the Battle Royal and then the Twitch.tv Championship main event. And since we didn't have a qualifier last time, I have arranged for a challenger. No worries, Captain. If you need your bed, man, that's cool. I appreciate you coming out either way, man. Oakland's Most Metal versus Less Oil Teas. This will be a banner. To join Forever Chainsy, the Curryhouse Fight Club, and Block 52 in the semi-finals. You can get your bets in now. Bet your hot dog handshakes, and let's do this. Question mark. And as for the what I was saying about how the battle royals always get 100%, I was in two minds as to whether or not to include them for the records and stuff. You can, Captain. I'm not bringing in a lot of stuff in bulk right now. Basically because I'm going to take some time to work on my own stuff, because it is very time consuming having to set everything up and that. But yeah, you're welcome to submit stuff, 100%.
Fight.
I mean, this is one that could really go either way. Jeebus effect elbow. Muff dive. No, I don't want to be famous. That's why I stream Fire Pro. I mean, even if you had just ideas for individual wrestlers, Captain. I've got a section in the game just labelled WRESTLEVERSE, which is all supposed to be free agents, people that I've made or other people have made that are aren't affiliated with any one specific promotion. So this is one of Firehawk's teams, Oakland's Most Metal. We're just attempting some double teaming there against Less Oil Teas, one of Dawnbreaker's. One of Dawnbreaker's most violent. Oh, nice, Quinn. What promotion? I'm just thinking, because I know Emily Hayden's wrestled down that way sometimes. Yeah, that's what I mean. I know, Emily Hayden, who's a wrestler from up here, I know she's wrestled down that way quite a few times. I think for main event wrestling, I'm pretty sure Jayla worked for them sometimes as well. Some quick tags being attempted on both sides here. A lot of just fending off double team moves going on. And no one team just taking a full advantage yet. Chocolata, tag back in. Get chaired! Realising she needed to make a tag, does so. Oh, beautiful kick in the corner there. Uh-oh. No blood yet. Can't imagine it's going to stay that way for too long. Just getting pounded by elbows there. Fires back while Manhattan drop makes the tag to Carla Bravada, who eats shit on the headbutt attempt, inadvertently due to her partner. Wanged with a chair. Wrapped up again. Scoop slam on the chair. Diving Heady. And Oakland's most metal. Kinda in control at the moment. Oh, right as I say that, a big knee in the corner could turn things around. Knees being dropped on the floor. Swing and a miss with the chair there. Also, the thing I was thinking about. So since I got my days muddled up, what I might do, in addition to doing a little like sort of by request WRESTLEVERSE, is I might try and finish off Yakuza Like a Dragon. Carla Bravada getting the better of the strike exchange. Whoa! Beautiful stereo moves there from Oakland's Most Metal, who run interference, stopped the pin being broken up, but it was a moot point as Rockera kicked out anyway. Series of punches to the back of the head. Keep Oakland's Most Metal in control, but Rockera goes to the eyes. Elbow drop to the back of the dome. Tag. Roly-poly elbow and trying to twist the melon while raking at the face. Oakland's Most Metal in full defense mode there. A captain. Could one even say the captain? You fool! That wasn't a rake. That was a rake lobster! And we've got blood, yes we do. Things breaking down now. Go to knee. Oh yeah, I mean, they're rare, Rob Swerter, but they can happen.
20 minutes gone.
Big discus and gravy lariat there. Diving headbutts aplenty. Followed by the body splash. But it does get broken up. We're still in action here. I've never seen that one before, Jim. You fool! Oh, and that was a brutal double underhook pile driver there. Doomsday device! And as tough as Bravada is, cannot fight off 3 people. 1, sure, why not? But 3? Fuckbuster! Kicking the leg out of the leg. Suplex all the way to the floor, good God! Those elbows hurt more than the floor. It must be true, it rhymes.
3, 4.
Fisherman Buster! I mean, they weren't kidding when they said this one would be brutal. Now Rebecca off the ropes, drops the knee. Get low blowed. Several times. Neither of these teams giving an inch because they know if they do, the other team will take a mile. Right now, my loyalty's uncontrolled, but sure. Now sends Bravada into the ropes. Go behind elbow. Move theft! You thief! Was too exhausted to capitalise. Makes the tag. That's why we call Rob Swerter. That's why we call Jody the wrestler the double stomp pervert. Because the first incarnation of him I had in the game, I got the logic wrong, so he just kept going for double stomps. So now he's a double stomp pervert. Uh-oh. Whammo! 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 Holy moly! Oh! Veronica face back, drops the knee, makes the tag. Heads up top. So many diving headbutts. Oh, gets thrown off. Knew enough to try and mess with Chocolata's depth perception. Groin! Are you ready? That's a good question, because things are breaking down. Rather than swapping it out, Rob Swerter should try messing with the logic instead. I can, like, talk you through the basics of how to do that. Yeah, this is the versions that you sent me the other day, Dawnbreaker. Veronica tagged back in, as is Carla Bravada. Enziguri Samic. They all know how much is on the line, how much this means. Both these teams want to be the WRESTLEVERSE's first menage a trois. Big suplex there from Carla Bravada. Gets the tag, Rockera back in. You fool! Pedigree! I tell you what, though, this match has ruled. This match absolutely fucks. See, that makes sense, Rob Swerter, because you said they were all meant to be like brawlers and shit, right? Big bitey. Well, Captain, we did do a show last year that was basically supposed to be like an old school Survivor Series show, where it was all like 4-on-4 elimination matches. It was called Squad Goals Scramble, and we enjoyed it very much. Personally, Spike Dragon, I would say at least 40 or 50. Like, at least. Unless you go higher if you want to make like just like a pure garbage wrestler, but gut busty. It has been a wee bit the last few days. Just like little errors and stuff. I do, Captain Quinn. All this stuff gets put up onto YouTube. In fact, what I'll do if you want, like for the benefit of anyone who hasn't seen it, once the show is over, I will play the Squad Goal Scramble intro that I made. I know most of you have seen it, but I was very happy with how that one came out. I don't know. Because to be honest, I don't really notice that kind of stuff, Captain, as like I don't really pay much attention to it because I only really use it as just like kind of like an archive for this stuff. Although I've been getting a bit of traction the last few days, last week or so, for some reason I've been getting a lot of comments on YouTube comment I left like years ago. And it was the clip, the Command and Conquer clip with Tim Curry, you know, the going to the one place that hasn't been infested by capitalism, space, like that one. And all I said was, it was something like, you know, like, consider like how much he's cracking up here, that means it was probably the best take. Meaning, like, you know, meaning obviously, you know, like, so imagine how much he was cracking up in the other takes. And obviously, you know, YouTube being YouTube, a lot of people are taking it seriously. Like, oh, you clearly haven't watched a lot of Tim Curry. You haven't played a lot of Command and Conquer. I don't give a fuck. It's a funny clip. Shut up.
Are you ready?
Oh, I appreciate that, Captain. Thank you very much. As I said, it's mostly just like an archive for this stuff, and sometimes I'll put up stuff like for example, like the Thistlemania teaser I played earlier. I'll put stuff like that up separately sometimes. I need to go back to Kiwami too, because I got a wee bit into it, and then like my PS4 started fucking up again. So I'll probably end up just like doing it for the start again. This match has lasted a while. That's the newest one, like chronologically, Muta. If you're going in story order, start with 0. Basically just do them in numbered order. And the cool thing is with 0, like obviously it was made as a prequel after a lot of them were already out. So there's like a lot, like if you have played the other ones, there is a lot of like foreshadowing and stuff, but you don't need to have played the other ones to enjoy it. It's just like little things that get mentioned that, like, if you have played and you know, you're like, oh yeah. And likewise with the remakes of 1 and 2, there's like references to Yakuza 0 in those that weren't in the originals. Like, there's a character who was introduced in Yakuza 0 called Pocket Circuit Fighter, and he's just like a you know, like he's just like a character in one of the little like side games, mini games you can do, and based on that, he's now oh, we got a winner! Oakland's most metal advance. Yeah, so he's like now in like he's in like 1, 2, 6 and Like a Dragon. What the fuck are you smoking, Felcher? But that confirms it. So your final 4 in the Menage a Trois tournament are Forever Chainzeep, the Curry House Fight Club, Block 52, and Oakland's Most Metal. Yeah, and Yakuza Kiwami 2 and Yakuza 6 have New Japan guys in them. And Saki Akai's in Yakuza 6 as well. Okay, so time for the usual Battle Royal. And I'll try and, you know, as always, I'm going to... Oh, no worries, you get your bed, Captain. Thank you so much for coming out. Let's see who all we can get in this one. So, with the exception of one, I'm trying to go for people that maybe we've not seen in a while. Or at all. So, you know, I try to get a good selection for these. Right, quite a colourful bunch we've got here. Yep. So we've got, from left to right, we've got Johnny Hubris from CMMWW. We've got Marty Hardy from All Out Wrestling, Rob Swarta's bunch. Kingpin Jim from All Time Pro. Awesome Ninja from NSFW. Bath Salt's Zombie from PEWA. Phoenix Oscuro from Phoenix Rising. Tornado Alley from Typhoon Pro. And, quotation marks, Sting from Wrestle Parade. We can't do bets on this one because there's 8 people, but let's go and don't be shy about saying who you think is going to win in the chat. I like the look of a lot of Craig's people, Jim. And a lot of, like, they tend to not get picked during the WrestleVerse streams, I think, because a lot of people who are regulars here maybe just aren't familiar with them, but... So, as always, for these matches, it is elimination rules. And criticals are on high. But yeah, like, CMMWW, Forever Craig stuff, which he does as part of Armbar Era Society, definitely worth a look. I really enjoy his stuff. I mean, Armbar Era Society is worth a look in general, because their streams are a fucking hoot. Now, if I had to make a prediction based on what I know of each of these, I mean, obviously with someone like Marty Hardy there, who's like a very much a newcomer, it can be hard to tell. I mean, this is a brawl, so Bath Salt Zombie could be a favourite. Awesome Ninja, who's a good record, could be a favourite. Tornado Alley, very much a tough competitor. Yeah, Awesome Ninja doesn't get used as much since I started doing the request ones, which is a shame because he tends to have very good matches. Like everyone seems to think as well, he's inspired by the Great Sasuke, which I guess you could say that, but honestly, when I was making them, I more had in mind like old school, like like games like Ninja Gaiden, Shinobi, and that kind of thing. There's a bit of a Forgotten VCR in there, I guess. Although I think I made him before I became familiar with Forgotten VCR. Speaking of Forgotten VCR, I was watching. I can't even remember what it was called now. Ground Zero it was called. Because sometimes I will just watch a random movie on Amazon Prime or whatever, right? And this movie, despite being made in the last decade, had strong Forgotten VCR energy. And I don't fully know Bath Salt Zombie's story, other than he looks dangerous. Oh, critical! Oh, it's that ninja, like, deception by Awesome Ninja, making people think they've been critical as a distraction. I mean, it was certainly quite the distraction keyboard. I mean, it fooled me. Although I might end up changing it just because it confuses me every time. Oh, someone's bleeding. I like that idea, Spike Dragon. I mean, Chainsaw was going to be working on... Oh, Tornado Alley is critical now. Yeah, Chainsaw was going to be working on the ninja characters from, like, the Forgotten VCR movies. Just, life gets in the way. Right, Phoenix Obscuro out, eliminated by Awesome Ninja. Big old cutter. He's dancing, Maggle. Bodies just everywhere in this one. Things certainly heating up here. I mean, there's only so much the human body can take. He's biting him! Finisher fifth! Bath Salt's ninjas bust open. Big knees from a ninja there. Mardi Gras. Oh, I love that name. Sting, eliminated by Johnny Hubris. So we are down to 5. You fools! Big 450 there. Kingpin Jim eliminated by Marty Hardy. He's Party Marty Hardy and he's smuggling plums. Mardi Gras. And he scored another elimination. And kicks off Awesome Ninja. He wants all the glory for himself. I know. Marty Gras and Bath Salt Zombie trading blows. There is blood everywhere. I mean, the name popped everyone, so it's over already, Jim. I mean, you know, Chainsaw, I'll help you, because I do want them in the game. Beautiful kick combination there. Oh, rolls through into an E-bar. Bath Salt Zombie's gone weird down to 2. Party Marty Hardy, Awesome Ninja, Hurricane Rana. Awesome Ninja gets the win. What a match. Right. Jim, Johnny, I'm just noting everyone who was in that match for the records, because whenever the picking of that one was very off the cuff. Well, there is some ninja type ones on the workshop chainsaw. You say that, but like, Rob, Party Marty's over. This Party Marty, not real life Party Marty. That guy can go fuck himself, but game you should get the OST from. Because I would say the Yakuza ones, because the Yakuza ones are very good, but I think you should play them first. Okay, so main event time. That'll be another Desmond Green title defense. And we've got to go big main event music. And speaking, yeah, Firehawk's just saying it there. I will start the bets in a second, because it's going to be a surprise, just the music hits and shit. You know how I like to play these ones. Okay. Yeah, the music I've picked for this match is one I recommend Firehawk, and it is in the Yakuza games. Game. It is our boy, Roy! The ultimate underdog. A lot of boos coming out for Desmond Green. Ruiner of bookings. You can bet your channel points now on who you think will be the victor. So far, 1 point has been bet. 1 measly point. $69, nice. Roy doing his best to work him down. Oh yeah, Chainsaw can't bet because he's a mod. Otherwise, I know for a fact he would be all in on Roy. Snap suplex. And a beauty.
Give up.
Oh, they trading. And continuing to try and work the legs of Roy. But Roy knows how to submissions as well. Monkey flip out of the corner. Sends Green into the ropes, into the pin. Hooked upside down. Soul butt in the tree of Joey Lawrence. Goes up top, drops the knee right across the spine. Roy though, standing straight up from that. Into the car! They're just no selling each other's shit at this point. Nails the DDT, but too close to the ropes on the cover. Roy with the flying head scissors. Oh, bridging suplex out of nowhere. Roy kicks out. Where's Roy? In position, Blanchard to the floor. Roy determined to win his first ever title. Oh, shit! Fireman carry slam. Roy out at 2. It's the ropes, big drop kick. I mean, you see it, Roy taking longer and longer to get to his feet. But he was at the ropes. Fucking boo him indeed. Boo. Your winner and still champion, Desmond Green. Yeah, rest assured, I'm going to be having words with Big Hands Johnson. And they will not be sexy words. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Well, there's only like